Today we're gonna see different Pekka variations at Town Hall 12, starting with Pekka Bobat. In this one we're gonna ward and walk on this side, make a funnel here with super barbarians, and then charge all of the remaining troops from this side. Let's begin. We're gonna deploy 3 super barbarians, they will make a funnel on this side. Over here we are going to start with the giant, the tank, and super barbarians following it. Let's also deploy the warden and deploy his healers later. Let's deploy the remaining super barbarian on that archer tower. Cut the path of our warden. Now we can wait for just a little bit and deploy the Pekkas, but I want to make a good funnel, so we'll wait for just a few moments. Gonna deploy the healers. I think we have invested enough time in the warden walk, and it's a good time to open a path. We're gonna deploy the super wall breaker and Pekkas following that. The Pekkas first and not the archer queen, otherwise our archer queen might go towards that wizard tower. Let's deploy all of them. Now we can deploy her. Also a wall breaker and the king as well, because we didn't require the king to do funneling this time, and all of the bowlers. Gonna raise here, deploy the Kogulun, the troops will move in, and we're gonna use the warden ability. Let's also use the poison spell over on that enemy clan castle. We have got another rage spell. With that we're gonna rage the core. Let's deploy the remaining Kogulun. That's way too late, but we'll have to manage. Some of the bowlers have separated from the main pack, and they will be taken out by the cannon. In the core we're gonna use the king ability and save the queen ability for now after raging all of them, and let's deploy the bats from this side. There's that single, so we do not have to worry about that, but we will need to freeze the wizard tower. For the time being it is being tanked, so we might get away with that, and we will. The king is tanking. We will need to freeze the multi though. We have got 2 freezes remaining. We're gonna freeze that one more time, and after that we're gonna freeze the wizard tower. Up top the queen ability was used to take out the remaining multi. She had to go through a wall, but she got the job done. Now the bats will take out all the remaining defenses, except the air defense. All of them are ground target, so it's no big deal at all. We still have got 1 barbarian, so let's deploy that on that army camp. There's a bowler right there who is not being very helpful. The enemy king will be taken out, and with that the bats are going towards those final remaining storages, and they will take them out. It might take a little bit of time, but we have got time. Not to mention, the barbarian has also helped to take out the army camp and the dark spell factory. Now the bats will move to the final gold storage. Having no air troop as cleanup is really helpful, because the bats are not going to trigger any traps, so not a single red air bomb will be pulled. And with that, we're gonna triple this base. The second attack, Pekkas and super wizards with bats. Firstly, we will take out this compartment with our Grand Warden, then charge all the Pekkas from this side. Let's go. We're gonna deploy the warden, followed by the healers, and let's take out that workshop with a single archer. Over here we will take out the mortar, a giant, and a wizard. The placement could have been better. They will barely take that mortar out. I wanted the wizard to take out that barrack as well. That's not gonna happen, so we're gonna deploy an archer, and of course that's going to be slow. We're gonna rage our warden in just a little bit. We have time for now, but you shouldn't warden walk more than a minute. Over here the archer will complete her task. The exo fire on warden is dangerous, so keep an eye on that. We don't have a poison spell in this one, so we will be relying on our warden ability to go through the enemy clan castle. So we cannot lose the warden ability at any cost. Gonna rage now, the time is ticking. The placement of rage is a little bit ahead, because the warden will step in and pull the healers to the range. Now he will start to take out the inferno, so we're gonna deploy our Pekkas from this side. Let's deploy 2 of them, and also rocket balloons. I want to snipe some side defenses, so that they do not distract super wizards too much. Gonna deploy the log launcher, the king, because we have him again. I didn't use him for the funneling. Having the king in the main push always makes it stronger. Gonna deploy all the super wizards, and we will be unleashing our bats in just a moment. The enemy CC is out, so we'll be deploying our warden ability. Help our troops deal with the enemy queen and the enemy CC. Over here, 1 freeze, followed by bats. They will take care of that compartment. This is a bat bomb and not a bat wave. This usually requires a freeze in the beginning of it. We will deploy a hog rider to tank our bats for just a moment. That will be helpful. Use the king ability to take out the town hall. Deploy some cleanup troops, because we don't want to time fail. The super wizard will help. Also freeze that wizard tower up ahead. We still have got 1 freeze remaining. Let's invest that to freeze another wizard tower. Now we have a balloon remaining. We'll have to time that so that the final remaining wizard tower targets the balloon and the bats can take it out. Perfect timing on that. gonna deploy the last archer somewhere and then wait for the troops to take out the remaining base. If you can get the king to join the main force, that's going to help significantly. The queen ability was swagged on the wall and the bats and the wizards will clean up the rest. This is a fun one. We have got Pekkas and super valkyries. We're gonna zap one inferno out, charge the king to this compartment and give the main push from this side. As usual, we're gonna start with the warden walk, deploy his healers, all of them, and then put all our lightning spell there, followed by the earthquake, that will take care of that, and then we will make a way here with the super wall breaker. I will wait for the warden to take out the storages and that arch tower, or it might distract our troops. A few more moments, and after that we're gonna deploy the king. There's a Tesla there, so we'll have to cut the pathing. Let's start with the siege barrack on the far end. Since that is far from the reach of any defense, gonna deploy the king here, balloons to cut the path, and also the Pekkas. Let's deploy all of them along with the queen. That will get the attention of the warden, followed by the super valkyries and one cocoon. Let's raise here and open more compartments with our jump spell. The king will take out the town hall. We're gonna poison the enemy CC as well, and we will be using our warden ability in just a bit. The king and the Pekka along with the wizards will take care of the town hall, and we have got valkyries inside our clan castle. We opened more compartments with the jump spell. The only freeze that we have is going to be invested to the single inferno. We have a balloon, I'll be deploying that on that cannon. The valkyries will take out that air defense, so it's safe to deploy that. We still have got cleanup troops. The single inferno will be finally taken care of by our queen. And we have got one super wall breaker. Let's open this compartment so that our troops can move out. The balloon took out the archer tower and is moving towards the cannon. Hopefully it will last long and not find a seeking air mine. There's a healer on that super valkyrie, but she might fall down. Although she could target the Tesla that is right around there, but she's not that smart. Our queen will take care of the final defenses. We still have got her ability. We're gonna pop it to come out of the walls faster, and at this point the strategy cannot be stopped. Most of our super valkyries are still up, and the rages weren't used for the most part, but you can deploy them before the Pekkas to get more rages, or you can deploy it in this manner: 2 Pekkas, 2 super valkyries, 2 Pekkas again, and remaining super valkyries. And with that, we're gonna get the triple. Now at this point, I would like to inform you something. First, I have already announced that I will be uploading content in Hindi as well. That's Dibyo Hindi, this channel. But not only that, to be honest, I'm also playing Minecraft a lot lately. I have uploaded Minecraft in this channel beforehand and it performed fairly well. But this channel is not exactly for Minecraft, so I'll be shifting Minecraft content to a different channel altogether. So if you want to go in some kind of adventure, head over to that channel. I'll be linking that in future. For the time being, I haven't made one, but as soon as I do, I will link the channel in the description. And before we end this video, I would like to thank Dynadrill, the Alpha, the Husky, and Ray Mahmood for sending me the friend request. And if you'd like to do the same, then this is my player ID. Thanks for sending me the friend request, guys. So, see you in the next one then.